Hi everyone, this is Grace. How are you? You know, we live in today's world where most of us would live up to age 100, and we would be working until age 80. So let's redesign your life. We would have two phases of a career, I think. Our first phase career is what you have right now. We are working full time and we are working to support our family, feed our family. We are the bread earner and we are striving for our career success. And we would be retiring from the first career maybe around age 60 or 65. Then we cannot retire, We need to be working. Maybe I call it second phase of our career. We would be working maybe part-time, but we still need to be working. Two reasons: to stay in touch with the society and still keep making money so that we don't run out of our life saving until we live up to age 100. So yesterday, I shared with you a video by CNBC. And in that video, it was a short video, about 1-2 minutes, and they compare the wealthy people versus average people. And according to those researches, they concluded the wealthy people don't pay too much attention to other people, but rather they pay attention to things or symptoms. In contrast, the average people really they pay attention to other people's facial expression. They really care what other people might think about them, or they really care about their reputation and so forth. So my conclusion from that video is you really have to focus on your dream and goal and your life design. Don't let the noise bother you, because you have to realize there are two things in this world: the thing you can control and the thing you cannot control. So you cannot control other people. You cannot control what they say, what they think, what they do about you. But you can control your life, your behavior, your self-talk, and your action. But it's easy to say rather than to do it. So today, I'd like to share with you what I exactly do to let those things go. Don't let noise bother me. Basically, I'm a kind of person, I am so independent. And Maslow's hierarchy, I'm already at the self-actualization phase. So to tell you the truth, I don't give a damn to what other people might think or what they would do, because I'm really focused on my life. And but again, I'm a human. I'm not angel. I'm not Mother Teresa. There are times I do get hurt, but fortunately, I do get hurt. But when I sleep, next morning, I totally forget about what had happened previous day. And it's actually my friends and my husband who remembers those people who hurt me or betray me. There was one episode in my life about 5-6 years ago when I was actively publishing books. There is one Japanese publisher who took my proposal, who stole my proposal, and this publisher gave my proposal to other author, and they published that book under that author. So I totally forgot about it. But my friends, my close circle friends do remember. So few months ago, my girlfriend mentioned, "Oh yeah, do you remember that publisher who stole your idea?" So I totally forgot about it. I said, "Was that right?" See, because even now, I don't even remember the name of the publisher who did that to me. I think because maybe a couple of reasons I can think about. Number one is it's not everything in my life. I mean, ideas always come to me. So if somebody steals my one idea, one book proposal, doesn't matter to me because I have so many ideas keep coming back. Just like a fountain, fountain like water, it just keep coming back. So I don't care if somebody, steal one proposal from me. But the other one was, I have been so busy, too busy to remember that particular negative incident. I think that's what it is. So as long as you keep yourself too busy to remember one negative incident, I think you will be happy, you will be blessed, and you will be successful. So how to do that? Number one, I'm always full of curiosities. I'm a curious person. I'm always full of why people do that, why this thing happen, why this technology. So something new, I like to jump into that and study myself. So that's one, full of curiosity. And then number two, if you don't have any curiosity or interest, I suggest you 2 areas for you to jump in. Either diet or house cleaning. Either diet or house cleaning. You know why? Because either diet or house cleaning, these two, you have 100% control. You decide whether you're going to be on diet or you're going to cheat yourself, you eat, make yourself pay, or house cleaning. Either you decide to do house cleaning today or you create all those reasons you procrastinate. So number one, you have 100% control over your decision and your action. Number two, this is most important. Either diet or house cleaning, when you do it right, you benefit and you would be happy. See, like me, in April this year, I happened to come across with this book and I'm full of curiosity, so I figure, okay, I've tried so many diets and nothing happened, including Zen product. Hi Debbie, to me Zen didn't work. So I I'm full of curiosity. What kind of diet can really help me lose weight? And at that time, I was the heaviest in my life. I was the real pig myself. So this book came across, and I just, what the heck? I start reading, I start following. Wow! In first 2 weeks, I lost like 5 pounds, just like that. Then I become plateau, but now I start losing weight. And as I tweeted this morning, my weight was like before 2015, about 4 years ago. And now I start seeing some, waistline, just like I was in the 20s. This is amazing. So this is what I'm suggesting you. To let things go. If you hurt, it's okay. We are human. We are not Mother Teresa. We are not angel. We are human beings. It's okay. You feel sad. You feel hurt. But quickly, try to look for either something to do with the diet or something to do with your house cleaning. And start doing that. Just focus. Just focus on either, my case, diet or focus on house cleaning. Because either one, you're going to be successful. Wow, it's going to be positive for you. And it's like a positive cycle. You lose weight, you feel happy, you want to do more. You lose weight, you feel happy, you're going to do more. You lose more weight, Or your house cleaning. You start doing, your house become clean, you feel good, and you also do action. You lose weight, your house become clean, you feel happy, you lose weight, Either way, you're going to have a very positive cycle. And you're going to be happy, your house is good, and you look great. Then whatever that negative thing happened before, just like me, I cannot even recall the name of the publisher who stole my idea. Just like that. So that's why, I think it's a blessing. It's a blessing we forget. It's a blessing we forget. But some people choose to remember the negative things. But you have to be blessed. We are blessed to forget bad things. So really, let things go. Let go, let go. And focus on something new. Focus on something which will result in positive for you. So easy one to start is either a diet or house cleaning, and you're gonna be happy. Okay, that's all for today. I want you to be happy. Don't remember negative things, but choose to remember good things. Then you will be happy. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye bye.